Hello, my kings and queens. Welcome to Queen Talk. Today I probably just want to touch on several things that is taking place right now in our society. Right now we have the Manosphere, and we kind of have the women's the women's fair as well, where men are finally speaking up about what they don't want, what they wouldn't tolerate, and the silent majority women, few scattered, are starting to speak up and holding women accountable for their actions, because obviously it seems that there's some kind of a gender war where maybe women feel men aren't doing something, men feel women aren't doing something. So it's a back and forth. But I think these fairs where the manosphere is talking about, it's talking about what they wouldn't tolerate from women any longer, and some of the characteristics that they as men themselves need to change. And the women's fair are also holding women accountable, letting us know that we do hold some feminine or femininity toxicity. We have some femininity toxicity as well. And some women are voicing their opinions, stating that, why focus on the woman, why the women, this and that. But I'm here to really say that, yes, the light should be on us women. We have been saying for far too long that we run this world. We are the strongest, strongest of them all. We melanated women are the strongest. We run the world. There's so many songs. There's so many women rock, black girls rock. This, those type of sayings have been going on for years. Woman power. And when some of the modern behavior of women is not meeting up with these innuendos and sayings that we've been putting out there, it's starting to clash, and it needs to align. It does need to align, and the light needs to be shined on the women, because we do bring children to this world. We do bring kids to this world. So that's why a light needs to be shined. We do populate the nation, the world. So if our behaviors aren't checked, we are the first of everything to our kids. We are their first, we give them their first food through our breast milk. We're their first warmth. We're the first affection, we're the first emotion, we're the first voice they hear in this world. We're the first everything to our kids. Not to put anything or diminish or belittle the men. You men are highly important. This is why I am making this video, to shine a light that, yes, men are able to talk to us, women are able to talk to us, and yes, the attention needs to be brought to us, because we are the mothers of the world. We do bring kids to this world, so we need to be held accountable for our actions. Who we choose to have our kids is highly important, because this is the person that you have to work with for the rest of your life. I don't care if they say, when the kid is 18, for 18 years. No. Because for 18 years, you don't stop being a mom. You're still a mother regardless if that child becomes an adult. You're still a parent. So the person you choose to lay down with and have kids is so important for men and women, because once you put your seed in her, that's who you choose to raise your kid, your child, your replica of you. You gave her, she's giving you the honor to hold that child till full term. And you're giving her the honor to give you your replica for the rest of your life. So it's highly important that we women are brought to attention. We women are brought back to our femininity. We women are brought back to these titles that we call ourselves so many, goddess, queen, this and that. We need to start actually behaving. We need to start actually behaving like such things that we call ourselves. We listen to songs like Beyonce, who runs the world, girls, you know. We've actually ruined the world in a way. We are the first person that caused sin in this world if we're going biblically. Eve is the one who bit the apple, then gave it to Adam. She's the first person to ever sin. So we are so chaotic, and we as melanated people have the Eve gene within us. This is why things are chaotic. With this feminism action that's been going on and ruining our community, you know, single parent household, so many things. Women, our roles are very important. We have to come back to square one. We got to get it back to square one. We have to take advice. We have to listen to both these men and women that are telling us things that we need to check, because there's about 80% of kids nowadays are born out of wedlock or out of wedlock. There's no family structure, and which creates so many other problems going down the years. So we do need to be very careful of who we allow within us. Our choices matter. We cannot be selfish. We cannot be selfish anymore, that thinking that because we want to keep that person, we want to have their child, thinking that's the best way to keep them. It doesn't work that way, because as I've learned, as a 30-something-year-old woman, men will do what they will do. There's nothing that is going to stop a man from doing what he wants to do. Regardless of what you do. You could be a man will do what a man is going to do, period. So we as women have to make better choices. Better choices. You don't have to sleep with the whole world to learn something. Please, young ladies, save your virginity. And save your virginity, until a man chooses you for his wife. Start vetting your significant other with your father. If he's not there, vet him with an uncle or an older brother. another man that you find, even a teacher, a good professor that you respect, vet him with another man, you know, and also vet him with your mother as well. You know, sometimes mother's intuition are very strong. And sometimes it might be coming from a protective. You have to know what type of mother you have in order to vet, for her to vet. Because, you know, women, we're very emotional creatures. So we have to make sure that our mothers have been, you know, positive in our lives. And their mind is solid to make these types of decisions. But yeah, please vet that man with your male figures in your life. Please save yourself till marriage. You don't have to give yourself away and add on bodies to add bodies. You know, you don't have to do that. You know, I know it's easier said than done with so much sexuality going on in our phones, everywhere you will find something that has to do with sex. Either we women are wearing like too much revealing clothes, you know, there's so many shows out there, there's a lot of things that makes it hard for you to abstain. But trust me, a lot of people are abstaining. And you know, when you date with a purpose. Women, we need to date with a purpose. If we want to be married, let's put that on the table. Don't hide behind the bushes or try to act nonchalant because you're scared. We cannot keep moving in fear, anxiety, and scarcity. We can no longer move in that way because it only leads to destruction, single parenthood, you know, just not negative outcomes. Negative thoughts lead to negative outcomes. When we think, when we're anxious, when we have, you know, negative thoughts that, oh, he's gonna cheat on me, this and that. Trust me, I've been there. I'm working through it as well. This is why I'm able to speak about it. You know, it doesn't help. You're stressed out, you put that on your partner, they're stressed out, and it leads to so many, it's a domino effect. So yes, the focus is on women because we need to get in order so we can build our nation. We bring children to this world, and it's important as to who we bring the child with. Is he someone who's gonna be there with you, marry you, and raise that child with you? Because it is important that we start creating families. Enough broken family. And I'm in a broken family, and it's not the way to go, women. Being a single mom is not it. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's not exciting. It's nothing to look forward to. I am not that strong. I am not that strong. I am not that independent either. Single family is not the way to go. It's hard on the kids. It's hard on you. So much stresses. It becomes chaotic. And your kids do not deserve that. So we need to tighten it up, women. We need to tighten it up. You know, if we run the world, let's start acting like it and make better choices. Because right now we are in chaos because of the choices we made. So now that we're knowing better, let's do better, women. Let's get together and do better. Enough putting down. Let's get together and lift up and do better. It is time. Time is now. Let's get it, women. Let's get it. I love you. I'm saying this out of love because I'm not perfect. I went through maybe so much story that probably we all share in common, but it doesn't have me in a place where I feel like I didn't take a share of what happened to me, because I made those choices. I'm living with the choices I made, and some of it sucks. So to help our new upcoming women and young girls, we women have to do better. Teach the younger one not to follow the same routes that we did to cause us heartaches and traumas and therapy. Let's tighten it up, ladies. Let's make better choices. Let's make better choices for our future. You know, I just felt like I felt compelled to come here and say something, because it's very important. Our population hasn't grown in years. We've been stagnant. Men don't want to get married anymore. Women don't want to get married or have kids anymore. We're just leaving each other, going to another race, while our race is here dying. No, we as brown melanated people need to come together and create a family and stay in the family together. The broken ones need to learn how to co-parent, so our kids can have somewhat of a healthy lifestyle and don't have to deal with chaos, even though we no longer together. Better co-parenting. You can check out my other video for etiquette on that. But we need to stick together, build a family together, choose better, women. Choose better, dress modestly, save yourselves. We don't have to have a whole phase. That's not life. That's a life of disease. That's a life of anxiety, because we don't know if we probably pregnant or have a disease. That's a life of shame and hurt and pain. We don't have to give ourselves up till we're empty and emotionless to say, yep, I live my life. I live my best life. No, honey. That is not the life that God had for us women when he made us. He made us special. We're supposed to be helpmates to our black brothers, our black kings out there. We're not supposed to compete with them. We're not supposed to want to be over them. We're supposed to want to help him so he could be his best self, and we could, and it makes us our best self, because that's our natural state. It doesn't make us weak to be helpful. It doesn't make us weak to be submissive. Ooh, did I say it? Submissive, not a slave. Submissive, agreeable. That's what that means. Agreeable, not a slave. It puts us in our feminine power. And then our kids learn from us. We are the mothers of the earth. We're the first of everything. We bring in a nation. We create the population with the help of our men, because, baby, we cannot come to this place and be like, I want a child, and blink and we pregnant. We need our black men. We did not create this place. A black man did. We are riding on what they created, what men created. You know, we can't have babies without them. We can't have infrastructure without them. We can't have all this luxury that we think that we don't need a man without a man. A man, if your plumber, if your bathroom goes off, do you see a woman plumber come? Nope. If you fighting with your man, who comes? Men, police, your firefighters, men. We need our men, and we need to start holding ourselves accountable. I just had to say something because it's highly important. Looking at my life, it's important. Thank you. God bless.